teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Now here's Fox. Pass to Wembanyama. And here's Fox. No good. Some solid defense from Holiday. Tatum with it. He's picked up by Barnes. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
You see the reach of Porzingis. His length is what makes him a prime-time alley-oop threat.
Here's Fox. Uses the glass on the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, who was able to talk with Joe Mazzulla.
And they have to deal with one of the quickest guys in the league in De'Aaron Fox. Coach told me it's almost impossible to stay in front of De'Aaron, so we'll try to give whoever is guarding him help, especially if Fox gets rolling. We'll see how that plan works.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Here's Castle. There's the three. Tatum pulls it in. And Tatum's got the ball here for Boston. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
So it's Boston now. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. To the paint. Brown can't hit.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Wembanyama screen. And Fox, here we go. Shot from the wing. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Wembanyama's got 6 points.
The refined jumper of Wembanyama. You just never see that in a man of his height.
Drives to the hoop. Tatum gets the bucket.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
Here's Wembanyama. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Here's Brown. Rebound by San Antonio.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough working the mid-range area.
Down low. Wembanyama. Oh, and the jam by Wembanyama.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You got to keep him out of the paint.
Pass to Castle.
Ball coming, ball coming.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Now Vassell. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And it's good for 2.
And sometimes you forget how long Tatum is, and he's terrific at using this to his advantage inside.
One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades. When Wembanyama has the ball in there, I mean, it's often a bucket, a foul, or both.
Free throw good, Wembanyama. Stan, one of the most impressive streaks in sports history. The San Antonio Spurs, one of the smallest markets in the NBA, making 22 consecutive playoffs.
Yeah, and Brian, there's nothing that I respect more than consistent success year after year. I think it's harder than having that one great year. What San Antonio did in those years is incredible.
And they had a great sideline reporter, I hear, too.
Good-looking guy.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Explosive speed gives Fox the clear advantage on the drive. He gets down the lane so fast.
The three ball. They get the rebound. And he dunks it down.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanting to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
1 second left. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. And so it's San Antonio closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. The hustle.
20.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
Spurs lead by 7. Here's Hauser, still without a bucket. And here's Horford for 3. Connects from downtown.
You see the great fundamentals. Horford sets up for the quick shot off the feed. No hesitation.
And Stanley went undrafted back in 2021. But Wisconsin native Sam Hauser has worked his way into a rotation role.
Well, Brian, everyone's looking for shooters, and he is a knockdown shooter. And at 6'7", boasts good size and plays both ends of the court.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
The offensive rebound. Basket's good.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Torrey Craig. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Spurs.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Sohan nails it from beyond the arc.
Off the catch, Sohan is pretty reliable. He's a smart shooter, and he won't pass up those high percentage opportunities.
Here's Hauser. Sohan with a rebound.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Johnson inside. Got a hand on it.
How about the defense from Holiday? Reading the play and using his defensive instincts to swat it back.
Spurs lead by 7. Ooh, a good look from Fox. Not enough on that one as it misses. And Tatum's got the ball here for the Celtics. Stan, you look at the Celtics, as high-powered as they come offensively.
No question, Brian. They can space the floor at every position, and any one of their starters is able to give you 20 on a given night.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Again, the miss by Boston. Sohan outside. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Tatum with a steal.
Well, that's what you want to do, but he didn't have the angle to get the pass in there.
The unique perspective of a big. Porzingis has great awareness and the ability to easily find the open man.
Now Now here's Vassell. Pass to Johnson. Outside Paul. 5 on the clock. Shoots over White. Paul, shot is off. Celtics trail by 5. Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum hammers it home off the dribble.
And what a drive by Tatum. Striking suddenly and slamming it in before the defense can get in his way.
Pass to Paul. Sohan outside. On the wing to Vassell. And a miss there on the triple. And there's the call on Jeremy Sohan. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Knocked away.
Excellent anticipation there to come away with the steal.
Here's Paul. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
If you're a head coach, you love having a guy like Chris Paul around. He's a coach on the floor for you and helps keep everyone accountable.
First free throw is good. And San Antonio making a change here. Paul hits them both. All right, Stan, what's your take on this very youthful San Antonio Spurs roster?
Well, Brian, they've got the guy to build around. They're very exciting to watch. They've been gaining momentum. They're coming together as a unit, as a roster. And look, this team's got a chance to be very good together.
And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
The defense gets in Paul's business, but his instincts are just too good. He's still able to get off his shot and draw the foul.
Line for 2.
Paul hits them both.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Celtics trail by 5. Here's Tatum. And count that. 2 points and a chance for 1 more at the line.
Oh, the ball handling of Tatum. That's what separates him from other star wings.
Boston shooting their first free throw of the game. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Back to Paul. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half. Here's Mamukelashvili. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Mamukelashvili's got his first bucket in this one.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Pass to Vassell. Now Paul. Inside with 4 on the clock. With 1 on the clock. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. San Antonio on top. They lead by 5. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. There's Tatum with the 3. Right side, Porzingis. Here's Holiday. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Outside Paul. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Graham. Is the league too offensive at the moment, you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
Here's Vassell. The shot's good. And the Spurs lead by 7.
And when wings take it down low, good things happen.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Jaylen Brown is playing with so player. My body has changed. Athletically, I'm entering my prime. I'm more aware on defense and offense. I feel like on both sides of the ball, I'm playing the best basketball of my life.
Well, it shows, Allie, for sure. White for three. Sohan with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And, Coach, you look at Derek White, maybe not the biggest name, but he is a winning player.
Yeah, Brian, he's one of the most underrated players in the league. He's got a great feel for the game at both ends of the court. He is tremendously solid across the board.
Here's Fox. And that one's long. And Brown has got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
The three from Barnes. The rebound, Celtics. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
With the amount of damage he's doing inside, a defensive adjustment must be made.
Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Celtics trail by 9. Now Tatum. Give him 8. Again, the miss by Boston.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Castle misses. Porzingis with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. White for three. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Good on the bucket.
Tight defense, but Wembanyama has the length and body control to overcome it.
Pass to Holiday. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Now Fox. He's covered by Holiday. Fox lifts off and hammers it down.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
It shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
And when he was younger, Tatum would often try to do it all himself, but now he wants to keep everybody involved.
Here's Fox. Pass to Wembanyama. And stolen by Brown. From behind the arc. The shot by Holiday, no good. San Antonio leading by 8. Barnes a screen. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
A solid distributor. Good to see the rookie Castle finds his open teammates like this.
Here's Porzingis. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. Boston with the ball. White for three. He buries it from 3. White's got 6 in the quarter.
It's always a great sign for this offense when Brown is making plays for others.
Fox with the ball. Now guarded by Brown. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. And the basket by Holiday. Now just a 5-point San Antonio lead. And the Spurs with possession here. It's Barnes on the wing. There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Barnes has gotten his second bucket of the game.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Pass to Brown. Tatum with a screen. Pulls up on the wing. Brown can't hit. And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
Well, now the question is, how do you scheme this guy? Try to take the ball out of his hands? Bring a second defender? I'm curious to see what they do.
And so it's San Antonio closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Fox with the ball. To the middle. And stolen by Porzingis. And here's Brown for three. Downtown, Jaylen Brown.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Right side, Wembanyama. 6 to shoot. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
It's such a difficult frame to guard. Wembanyama draws the foul easily.
Free throw good, Wembanyama.
Taking 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Oh, count it! Tatum hits from way out.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Oh, there's the alley! And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Fox.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. To the inside. Holiday. And Holiday powers it home.
And striking without warning. Holiday can be so sudden.
Double on Wembanyama. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Pass to White. White coming through.
I like the unselfish approach from Brown there, willing to give it up to his open teammates.
Fox outside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Tatum. Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is, and just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years, and it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. The Spurs making a switch here. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. He told his guys to up their aggressiveness on the defensive end, saying this game is all about who can get stops right now. I need you guys to bring some more energy on defense. That's how we'll get this win. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
Even after that serious knee injury, Porzingis with the spring to flush it.
Fox right side. Takes the three. Porzingis grabs the board. Boston trailing. Here's Brown. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Pass to Fox. Double team on Fox. Here's Vassell. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for San Antonio?
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
Pass to Brown. Brown gets the inside finish.
Oh, assertive play there by Brown, rising to the challenge of the moment.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. Sohan outside. Puts up a three. Boston with a rebound. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Porzingis misses. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. Trailing by 2. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth. Sohan outside. 5 to shoot. Castle for 3. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Boston with the ball. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points.
Taking it strong. Tatum forcing his way to the line, playing aggressively.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Boston.
Well, the defense hasn't done nearly a good enough job of getting back in transition, and they've taken advantage, racking up fast break points against them.
Boston on offense. They're on a 17-6 run. .14 left in the fourth. This one for 3. Tatum! Money from deep.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot, but when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding it.
Left side White. 4-3. And again! Boston with the triple.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Outside Holiday. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Tatum. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And so it's Boston with the W. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but
comeback, baby. The comeback, baby. The comeback, baby. Ooh, the comeback. Ooh, the comeback is real, nigga. Stop playing. The comeback is real. What? 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 Yo, what? Oh, man. What the biggest lead? Like, nigga, what? Nigga, what? Hey, nigga was, after that shitty ass third quarter, nigga, they don't bless Wemby ass.